Let's do this! And this is Super Vegito! Show me how tough you are by beating me!
Alright everyone, JB here, and we're back with another Dragon Ball video here on the channel today. Now today, more of a discussion video on a topic I want to talk about. Now also, really quick before we start the video, I know it's been a few days, you know, there's nothing much I can do about it. Your boy has a job as well, so I want to talk about, I'm also, you know, if I sound a little bit different, it's because I'm using a different mic. The one that I use for my laptop, it's a little bit better. It's way more expensive than the other one I use when I record on my phone. So I might start doing certain videos on my laptop and record them and everything for you guys. That way I sound a little bit better and louder. That way I can push out more PvP videos as well. But first things first, right? We got a few free-to-play characters, you know, revealed to us with Android 13 and also Mr. Final Form Cooler. Both of these guys are from the movies, right? So first things first, how we're gonna do this video, like I always do, I'm gonna do my first picks, and then toward the end of the video, I'm gonna do like my honorable mentions, right? Now first things first, right? Both of these guys are from the movies, they're both movie bosses. So what are we thinking here, right? Well, that's a good question, right? So possibly everybody's been talking about maybe in movie bosses LF, which would be bad because we, you know, it's, I would say that, well, Kid Buu is basically our last buff as a villain, but not movie bosses, right? So I've been saying around, you know, a lot of people saying Beerus, they've been saying maybe a Cell Max. Those right there are my two top picks right there automatically if we get a movie boss. So we got Beerus from the God of Destruction, not God of Destruction, from the Battle of Gods, the movie. And then we also have Mr. Cell Max, of course, from Superhero. Now we don't have him in the game, and I don't think it's 50-50 with him. Beerus is more likely to come if it is a movie boss. Cell Max, I feel like, because he's a giant character, right? So kind of the same thing with the Corrupt Merge Zamasu, where they had that guy, you know, he's technically bigger than what he is in the game, but they kind of fitted him in there, right? So therefore, if they do add Cell Max, maybe they can just shrink him down to the size of how, you know, the Corrupt Merge Zamasu was. Because, you know, if they do, it would be a cool thing to see. And obviously, if we get Cell Max, we have to get Orange Piccolo. It's a must, right? Somewhere along the line in part 2, Orange Piccolo is there. You know, if it's something related to the movies, which they kind of technically hinted, right? Now, there's a lot of things that they can give us. Because Beerus definitely needs a updated character, because, you know, we did get the other Beerus, the blue one, but he, you know, he didn't last. You still can use him on Darky, of course, but if we're talking high rank PvP, you know, yeah, he's not that usable. You know, you still can use him though, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about an LF character, right? An LF character that we personally need an updated version of him. We need more God of Destruction characters in the game to begin with, right? I would love to see that in the game. The only LF we have is literally the Green Beerus, and he's not that good. He has a Plat, I think I remember, and he also has a Zenkai. So yeah, he's very outdated. You know, not usable at all. Just a bench support at this point. I would love to see another Beerus. Like I said, Cell Max, 50-50 with him. You know, it's, even if we don't get Cell Max, anything superhero related, I can definitely see us getting an Orange Piccolo. And possibly they'll probably throw something on the side, maybe like For example, we don't have the Ultimate Gohan from when he was fighting Gamma 1 and 2 in the movie. It was one of them. They look the same. We don't have the glasses Gohan. We did get Power Awakening Piccolo, so we already have that version in the game. So there's a few characters they added in there. We also have Goten and Trunks that was in the movie as well. They can also throw them in there as well if they want to. But yeah, they have a lot of options, you know, if they go somewhere down the line with superhero. Now, another couple honorable mentions, like I mentioned, what I want to talk about. We have a few, right? But obviously, if we're looking at it, a lot of these characters aren't anniversary hype. So all the characters that I mentioned, you know, just right now, those are my top picks that I feel like will be anniversary hype. And if they don't give us Cell Max, you know, it's, you know, I'm just hyped for that if they give us that. Just then it's guaranteed we have to get Orange Piccolo. But now a couple, right? Now we have Janemba. We can throw him in there, right? We don't have an LF version of him, but like I mentioned, this guy he wouldn't be anniversary or festival hype, but he would definitely, as a monthly LF, you know, on any other month, definitely, right? I wouldn't mind that because we don't have an updated version of him in the game. Same thing for Metal Cooler, no LF version of him. I would love to see one, especially from the movies, which is obviously the only version of him. But maybe they can do something similar to what they did on Dokkan. You know, he has an LR version on Dokkan as well. So maybe they can do a similar version of that. Broly. You know, as far as LFs go, you know, we did get Ultra Broly. But I feel like Broly is a little, you know, it's in between, because we did technically have the Broly movie Celebrate in December with Ultra Gogeta Blue. But the last Broly that we technically got was Ultra Broly, and they pretty much power prepped him pretty quick. And he's still usable, but like, he's power prepped. Trust me. Now, we need to see at least, I definitely want to see more of a Super Broly. You know, because the Broly that we got, like I mentioned, was from Z. That's the Z Broly version. So possibly we can get something from that. A few other characters to mention. We have Turles, we have Lord Slug. You know, we don't have either a 1% Sparking or an LF version updated of them. None of these guys that I just mentioned, they're just all honorable mentions. They're not anniversary hype units. You know, if they do give an LF version of them, they definitely can be a monthly LF. I feel like that would definitely be an option there. But as far as that goes, right, it's kinda, you know, because every time that we get these free-to-play releases before we have like new banners released, most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, it's going to be whatever tag or saga that it's going to be related to that for whatever new unit is coming out. So definitely we're going to see something from the movies. Now either it's going to be a movie boss like I mentioned, or they're going to do a twist of us, right, and give us something from superhero. Because Orange Piccolo isn't a movie boss; he's basically a hero. So maybe they'll throw a twist. You know, sometimes Legends do like to do that. So, you know, it's 50-50. You know, but I'm feeling more of the movie bosses since both of the free-to-play characters are from the movies. I've also been seeing people talk about Super Saiyan Goku, which, you know, from both of the movies, they were both defeated by Super Saiyan Goku. People were saying maybe a Spirit Bomb Zord Goku. Now, technically, we already have a version of him in the game. And his ultimate, you know, he has an ultimate and it looks pretty clean. I would say it would be hard to tell if it's not an LF animation. So it would, you know, they probably would definitely have to reuse some, you know, some type of animations, you know. But if we do get like the Spirit Bomb and Zord Goku, as an LF, I would probably say it would have to be the finisher on Android 13. That just makes sense, right? But I don't, you know, I don't really want another Goku, because we just got a Goku for part 1 with Goku and Frieza. So maybe, hopefully, they switch it up, you know, give us something for movie bosses or Orange Piccolo. Those are the only two things I'm going for. But hey, like I said, quick discussion about that. In my opinion, I'm thinking Cellmax, Beers, or Orange Piccolo. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys think is coming, or who y'all would like to see come for this anniversary of part 2? Because remember, we still have another part 3 after this. So therefore, stay tuned, right? But as always, hopefully I wasn't too loud. You know, my mic it's picking up pretty good, and I'm probably gonna adjust some things, reduce like the gain and the noise suppression. But as always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.
忍びだ。